Hey, good morning everybody. Today is finally Friday, August 4, 8:16 a.m. Eastern Time. So, regarding my market wrap for today, so we have a bullish pattern with a bearish book. So, like I like to say, like a Babel Tower. You guys know the history about the Babel Tower. That's a tower that was built by different men with different language that God punish us human beings, right? Basically, to summarize the history. So when people start to talk different language, it's because consequently it's like a mix of information. We have a bearish book and we have bullish Dix, Jacks, DIX and GEX pattern, and delta show us it's kind of 50, yeah, it's kind of a bullish deltas as well. But remember yesterday during the intraday, in the chat, I said I don't know what time I told that I need to find out. I want to go back to the chat to see what time. Oh, I put over here like 11:48 a.m. yesterday. Very strange flow. Delta showing put being sold, but calls too, right? So I'm concluding that the dealers are locking the market. Period. So that's a really strange flow. And we during the intraday in the open group we had a doubt. I also put over here. We had a doubt about 4,490 put contract. Remember, I also highlighted over here to $12 million. Why? I tried to explain during the intraday because TD Ameritrade put is in white. So in white, or is a block trade or is a liquidity provider. Let me move here. For example, this for example is a liquidity provider or a block trade is in white. So they also here they somebody ask for liquidity for those contracts. At the close, somebody just called the trading desk, said I need a liquidity for 4,550. Usually when you see white, right, you'll be part for something when is a liquidity. Over here is much more related as a block trade because you see the condition as a spread over here. Okay, the condition is a spread. So could you be like a block trade? But regarding 4,409, yes, the 4,240 contracts, they let me remove the highlighted. I want to show you guys in because guys can see was in white, and after this order, this order printed, started to print a lot of 4,409 and 4,475 or 70, 4,470 if I'm not wrong, right? And my interpretation was somebody was looking for liquidity to set up a spread. That's what was I interpreted. Doesn't mean that I'm correct, okay? But was the doubt that you had about 4,409. But I put everything in the market structure. Because if the dealer that provide liquidity, he wanna defend 4,474, and the person that bought also looking for 4,475. Yeah, was 75. So the person that bought is looking for a spread like $15 spread. Consequently, I put in the summary the maximum upside target, the first level of resistance per the option books 4,550 up to 4,520, and if this range breaks, my maximum target is 4,530. And if for downsize target, of course nowadays 4,500 is a support, like it's a gamma support, but it's easy to break, and I'm seeing as a maximum target. If dealers sold that and consequently somebody bought this spread, I'm looking as a maximum target 4,474. Okay, because it's the break even as for 490 at the time that prints the $12 million premium. Okay, So that's what I'm looking for today. Maximum, major resistance 1520, breaking maximum 30. Downside 4,500 is still the support, is a gamma support, but easy to be breaked, and I'm seeing maximum downside 4,474. But we could see like a confusion, a big fight between 85 and 9. Okay, gotcha. I put everything in this Word document. You guys didn't give me any feedback about, the way that I'm starting to present the market structure. Please give me a feedback as soon as you guys have a chance. So, closing here, remember in the morning call, I told you guys about 12 hours graph and the EMA 50, consequently the resistance, and blah, blah, blah. Remember? So far we have been trading below I explained this in the morning call for this week. We have been trading below EMA 50 and the April 2022 resistance, right? At 4,541. So 4,541 and the EMA 50 is passing between 4,537. So that region right now is an inflection point in an intraday perspective. Why? Let me try to reduce the zoom, because since you start the melt up, you see here, since you start the melt up back in that's the last back test for this trend line that already been formed. As soon we lower at 3,502 back in October. So as soon as you break up the EMA 50 in 12 hours graph, all the times that we back test 1, 2, 3, so was a green candle with volume, and then we spike. For the first time, we back test the EMA 50 and consequently the resistance, the April 2022 resistance at 4,541 with a red candle with volume. I told you guys yesterday or 2 days ago in the lunch call, in the lunch market wrap, that was a preparation to lose the inflection point, the major support. Okay, and I also highlighted the how market start to build a pivot. I highlighted it last week Thursday, this big candle. So far is a reversal island. So up to Tuesday, right? Up to Tuesday, SPX was trading inside the candle, so this wasn't a pivot. But as soon as you break 4,540, this is supposed to be confirmed as a pivot, right? Nowadays, what we can see as a maximum upside target is 4,540, and you see a rejection over here and you start to go down again. And then this will be 100% guarantee as a pivot. We are in a pivot formation, but the pivot is not here. Pivot is this, right? Especially because it's a daily graph. Consequently, the idea is this week will be the weekly pivot. Especially if next week we backtest 4,540 and we go back down. We reject this zone. Okay? Fabio, you think this is already reverted? Looks like, because the flow is bearish. And I also highlighted to you guys yesterday, that's a very confused flow, because dealers are selling calls, and per deltas somebody selling put as well, locking the market. Okay, So far, I'm not seeing a big possibility to see a squeeze because you know the gamma allocation is less than minus $1 billion. So we still have space to go down. As you look for the gamma in the gamma perspective and the doubt that you have regarding 4,490, the $12 million premium, you know, so we can consider it because the gamma 4,409 as the first support, breaking down 4,475, right? Exactly what I told you guys yesterday. Of course, this is update only after the close, right? I provide you guys my info before, before Gamma Lab provides the update in their website. So now it's exactly the same that what I'm looking for. A possibility to see a support between 40, 75, 74, and 40.49. Huge gamma exposure, huge negative gamma exposure. Doubt still if dealers sold 4,509. In my point of view, was a liquidity provided for that contract. Doesn't mean that I'm right. Okay? Guys, take care. Today's Friday. That's not a good day to trade because usually it's not too much volume, right? End of the week. It is what it is. You know, the week is already gave you as a clue what's coming on. I know that, you know, some FinTwitch gurus start to say now it's time to buy, but the flow, you know, just switch from bullish to bearish, right? And deltas is showing us more like, you know, a sideways market. It's like a market that's supposed to be going like nowhere up to decide where the direction will be. Tends to be down because we are in a pivot formation, as I said, in a graphical perspective. Take care, guys.